Pastor Apollo Quiboloy is suggesting finding or discovering a new technology that will help combat scammers. Sarah Santos has the details.
Pastor Apollo has a suggestion following a proposal put forward by Senator Francis Tolentino that scammers should be charged with a heavy fine instead of limiting the SIM registration per individual as a way to address the continued proliferation of tech scams. For Pastor Apollo, it is better to have or find a new technology that can help detect and monitor scammers.
Even if I think you will impose a high fee to deter scammers, they have money. They want really to scam, they will spend a lot of money for that. So what we need to do maybe is to really make a scientific move to really determine who the scammers are by our, I don't know what technology can you use to really make surveillance of those scammers in our own way. I don't know what technology to use about that, that we can track down scammers who are unregistered, or if they have registered them, they have so many.
Pastor Apollo added that although this problem would be impossible to solve, he still hopes that the government could come up with a measure to combat scammers lurking on social media.
It is a very almost impossible to solve problem. So I hope that they come up with something that can really nail down these scammers on social media.
To recall, in a hearing held by the Senate Committee on Public Services, the National Bureau of Investigation or NBI Cybercrime Division revealed that there is an open sale of registered SIM cards on various social media platforms and that SIM card registration can be faked. For God and my beloved Philippines, this has been Sarah Santos, SMNI News.
Pastor Apollo Quiboloy expressed his support to Laban Kasama ang Bayan anchors Ka Eric and Dr. Lorraine Badoy following a case filed against them by a journalist. The good pastor also emphasized that they should not be ashamed to stand by their principles. Carlo de la Peña has the details.
Continue to be bold, continue to be brave, and continue the crusade against the CPP, NP, NDF, and their terroristic activities and their terroristic rampage of wanton killing of our people in the Philippines. So they are now aghast because they are being hit right on target. They are inflicting damage to this terrorist group, the CPP and PNDF. And the challenge of Ka Eric to Carol and his son is to condemn the CPP and PNDF, which both failed to do.
This is what Pastor Apollo Quiboloy said to Laban Kasama ang Bayan anchors Jeffrey Ka Eric Celis and Dr. Lorraine Badoy following a civil case filed against them by journalist Atom Araulio. Pastor Apollo stressed that they should not be ashamed to stand by their principles that are worth fighting for.
What I cannot understand about these people is that they're connected with them. But when you tell them that you are connected with them, they sue you. I don't understand that. If you are standing for something and you are a revolutionary, don't be ashamed. Don't be afraid. Be courageous. Admit that you are really supporting them. And you will have my respect.
Amen.
But you are connected. You are in support of their cause, which is the cause of the CPP and PNDF terrorist group. And then when these people in Laban Kasamang Bayan would connect you with them, you sue them. I don't understand that. Me, when I stand for something, I would die and live for that something, but I will never deny it. I will never deny it.
According to the good pastor, one should never waver, although there will be critics that will try to ridicule your principles.
You know, it's not very easy to be designated as an appointed son of God. You will have the ridicule of the world. And if I was afraid like you, I would deny. No, I'm not a son of God. No. I'm just a preacher. But then in private, I would be saying, I'm a son of God, you know. No. Whether I'm ridiculed or not, when the Father told me that I am that appointed by Him, and then He proclaimed me to the whole world, I'm embarrassed at the first, you know. Sometimes I want to hide. But I did not deny the wish of the Father. I did not deny the will of the Father.
Pastor Apollo also questioned why Atom Araulio and his mother Carol Araulio could not condemn the atrocities that the communist terrorist group, the CPP-NPA-NDF, had done to the Philippines for more than 50 years.
So you, who are communists, you are connected to the CPP-NPA-NDF. My understanding fails me. You are very intelligent people. Atom and his mother are very intelligent people. The whole world knows that you are supporting this group. And when you are being publicly exposed that you are such, you show the people that are exposing you, when in fact it is true. I don't understand that. Please let me understand, so that I can believe that you are true revolutionaries of your cause. Amen. Now you are seeking redress from our government, whom you want to topple down.
In the end, Pastor Apollo again urged Atom and Carol Araulio to accept the challenge of Celis and Badoy if they are truly not an ally of the communist terrorist group.
So, Miss Carol Araulio and Mr. Atom Araulio answer the challenges of the two individuals, anchors of SMNI's Laban Kasamang Bayan, Dr. Lorraine Badoy and Ka Eric Celis. Answer the challenge, and we will listen to you. We listen to your answer. If not, then your silence is betraying you for who you are.
For God and my beloved country, the Philippines, this has been Carlo de la Peña, SMNI News.